Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Now this video is going to be a cool update on what's going on with my entire drifting career actually. So you'll notice that if I turn it around, and my gimbal's being fun today, we've bought the massive lorry ages ago, and very soon, well not very soon, but soon this is going to be going around Europe with us and the car. And we bought this because we want to make the whole drifting experience a lot easier and a lot nicer, because in a little van it was cool, but yeah, now we've got a big lorry who can just sleep in the back, so that's amazing. But that's all well and good, but about the drift car. Now if you watched last year, you'll know that on the Road to Drift Masters vlogs there was a lot of me being a bit too slow. Like obviously I've got loads of driving improvements to do, but also the car isn't really fast enough, and at the minute it's running 600 horsepower or 500 at the wheels, and we want to just up the ante a bit. Now loads of people said to me, Max, put a 2J in it, of course, that's what everyone does. And I say, of course, that's what everyone does. Because I think what we're going to do, well, I know what we're going to do is forge the bottom end of this and put a Pro Charger on it. Now, a Pro Charger is a little bit like a supercharger and a little bit like a turbocharger, but the text and specs of that will come very soon with the build. And we've got a very, very amazing company that's going to build up the car with us, but again, more on that soon. So, what else do we need to pair with this new engine? So obviously the forged bottom end, so that'll be, we'll be sharing quite a lot of the parts with the engine we currently have, but yeah, it needs to be extra strong, so forged the bottom end, and then also to go with that we need a different gearbox. Now this is something else that's really exciting, which I'm not announcing yet. We have to get a very strong, so probably a sequential gearbox, which if you don't know is a gearbox where you go dink like that, and that's all you're doing, it changes gear, and all this messing about with the H-pan stuff. It's literally just straight back and you're in gear. So that's going to be absolutely amazing and a bit of a godsend, because you'll notice at Riga, unfortunately, things didn't go my way. So I'll show you guys what the car's like now, and I'll show you what we're going to improve. So at the minute I really like the look of the car, but for next year I want to freshen things up and we're going to go for a completely different wrap. We also might do some stuff around that area there, but if you open it up, and this is going to be embarrassing because the thing isn't actually charged, so I've just used my new Draper battery charger to charge this thing up. But in here I've got my handbrake, and the handbrake has a little cylinder, and basically the cylinder is on that side. And the whole way this handbrake is set up is that when I'm in the driver's seat, I can't actually pull it very well, and it doesn't really use all of the force that I can put in. So that is something we're going to fix. And as I mentioned before, we're going to fix this thing here by hopefully making it a sequential gearbox. That'll be super cool. But apart from that, everything inside there is going to stay the same. We might get a new battery. But yeah, by the way, Draper products look really good. Link in the description if you want any of them. Now, because we prepared ourselves really well when we first built this car, oh, a little bit of water dripping, we actually don't need to change anything in the back here. So this fuel cell is all good. The fuel we run it on, we're probably going to keep the pump fuel with the VP additive. So that's the octane boost that VP make, and it makes my engine run so much better. And we'll be seeing more benefits of that with the Pro Charger on. But speaking of the engine, let's go to the front. Alright, so underneath the bonnet, we're keeping this LS because everyone thinks the LS is not a brilliant engine, it's a bit low on power. Everyone in the UK. But if you go over to America, you'll see LSs are absolutely everywhere, running above 1,000 horsepower, and they're perfectly capable engines. So no 2JZ for you. I'm sorry, every Jap fanboy. I do respect the 2JZ and the RBs and SRs and all that cool stuff because I think they're awesome engines. But for competition, I don't think you can get better than an LS. So bottom end is going to be forged. Everything's going to be a bit sorted out a bit more in here. We've got loads of other little extra parts and the Pro Charger, of course, to give it that figure of 900 horsepower we're going for. Hopefully we'll get there. Now, many times over this year, my windscreen has slowly gone more and more cracked, and it's made its way all the way across the screen, and even underneath that banner there is a screen that's completely cracked. So that's a little bit sad, but we are going to have to get another one of them. And I'll tell you, Japanese cars, you'll know if you're watching this, are getting just more and more expensive. So yeah, that's going to be a bit annoying, but the car is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see how it looks with all the new bits I've got on, and I can't wait to announce a few more of our working partners for next year, because we have got some serious stuff going on this car. Alright, so it's actually getting dark because I'm filming this after school, and this is because my life is super busy right now with A-levels and sorting drifting stuff out and loads of different factors, but content is coming, and I cannot wait for this year when we're going around Europe in the lorry, shredding tyres in this thing, and it's going to be an absolute phenomenal machine. I cannot wait. But thank you for you guys for understanding that I do have to go to school and do all this other stuff. But yeah, it's been amazing. Thank you guys. Like this video if you did enjoy, and also subscribe and put the notifications on, because there's some amazing stuff. You want to know when these rare videos are coming out. So yeah, anyway, stay tuned. See you guys.